Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to everybody all around the world, and thank you for joining us today for another Left 4 Dead 2 competitive shoutcast. My name is MK, I will be your cameraman and caster for today, and we have a new tournament kicking off this week. It's the second match of 4 set for this week. The rest of the games will be casted here at this stream. The times we'll go over a little later on towards the end of the match or when it's over, but for now, we're going to have Defy us versus Keyboard Warriors, once again regrouping. And Defy has added Rising to their team, so a little bit of a change for them. Everybody knows Rising, a long-time NA player. Put a lot of work in the last 2.5 years and moved up the ranks quite quickly. And plays in a lot of the tournaments and does pretty well. You got to give him the respect that he does for putting the time in. But for now, we're going to wait for a few more ready-ups to get the game live. Looks like they're talking about some pings, trying to get everything right, so. And we do have our admin in the server as well, Sue. Summer Rumble Invitational Cup is the name of the tournament for those wanting to know.
You ain't right in the head, boy.
Well, see, that was just uncalled for.
Sleep Squad. But yes, these are going to be some high pings. But here we go. 4 chapters of Left 4 Dead start now. Opening hit. We already know what it is. They're going to go down the stairs right away. Nick stays up alone. The jockey gets M2'd. The charger will land in the spit. It was very unorthodox, but it finds a target. And we'll do roster rundown for Keyboard Warriors. We'll have Q, Neg, Loud, and Slay. And then for Defy us, we'll have Pride, Limpid, Rising, Shivs.
Reload.
That will be the lineups for today. Two teams have been playing for quite some time, but Defy has added Rising to the ranks, so that's the one different player they're not used to, but he might be doing a lot of the calling, as that is what Rising does mainly.
Ammo up here.
And now comes a devastating attack, and we'll see what Defy wants to do, and they don't have favorable spawns, actually. They're not going to have that charger for the bottom or spitter. I didn't even pay attention to the sack rotation. And they're going to get down. The smoker will land. The jockey lands on the guy up top, but it's not enough. He gets down to the pipe. But all right, let's do a damage rundown. 2 attacks came in. 23% of the bonus is gone. Averaging about 11.5 per hit. That's a great way to start. I do believe Defy will be happy with that as the first tank of the game for Defy will be in the hands of Shivs. And he looks like he's not going to waste any time. He goes in, he gets a punch. He splits the survivors 2 and 2. He's already got another corner. His 3rd punch. His 4th punch is a double. And they get another one. Oh, the tank is just leveling the survivors right now. This is not looking good for... I want to call them Cell Stars, but it's not. It is Keyboard Warriors, and this tank has way too much HP. He gets a long arm onto Coach, and he is trying to run this back to see if he can finish him off. And no, he is not. He missed. He actually missed a punch there, and that will be a dead tank. And what a start to the match for Defy. What a call to push in right away. They got greedy to try to get early chip, and he splits the survivors, which is the worst case scenario. Not only did he split them, but he split them in kind of an area where they can't really focus them. And this boomer got a boom from the back, and it was just disaster from there.
Stop bombing us.
It could not have gone any better for Defy us, but one thing to know about Diescraper Redux is the maps are worth a boatload of points. So just going up a lot on one map is not nearly enough to get the W. So it's not GG if you go down 800 points after one map, which we could see right now. But it's going to be Defy a survivor turn. What are they going to do? They're going to go down the stairs. They push the hole. The charger wasn't even ready. They're going to go inside. The spitter misses. The jockey gets Ellis into the spit. That is going to be devastating for Defy. It looked like it was such a great play, but they just hesitated. The only thing I think that was going to be good for Defy, rather than taking all of that damage, is the fact that they're not going to have a charger or a spitter for the next hit, and I think they'll be able to get all the way down and push this before the special infected will be able to set up.
Reloading.
Oh, the smoker gets Coach, but he drops down. That will cause the SI to scatter and go in, and now It's 2 attacks, and the bonus is almost identical. Look at that, 75.7 when the other one was at 77. So now it's going to come to tank play. No survivors, 5 punches. One is 3, the other 3 will be 4 punches. And then it looks like they're going to get one more set of spawns. Boomer's going to go in, Spitter, get 1 ding. And this tank's going to commit right away too. He's down to 5k already. He gets an early punch onto Ellis. The second punch. Ellis is down. 1500 HP. Support's coming in. He gets another punch. The charger lands. The jockey lands. And it's going to be double wipes. What a start to the match. Slay down to 320 with the wipe. And that's an example of Hive King at its finest right there, guys. That was a big... I really think Ellis should have popped his pills when he saw the tank coming in. He doesn't. And that's an example of a survivor 3 punches. And they did a great job focusing the tank down to 1500 HP. And we have a tie game after 1 map. So map 1 just doesn't happen. Oh, this is interesting. Not only do we start with an even game onto map 2, but we have an early tank, which is going to come down to what are they going to do with this car alarm right out of safe room. I believe they are Asian team, if I remember correctly, Defy, except for, of course, Rising. It could be incorrect.
Jockeys is around.
Looks like they're going to go in right away. They're going to kill off that jockey. The charger's going to miss. The spitter's going to go in and not even spit.
God damn it! Go!
Some free spit damage. It looks like they're not going to trigger off the car alarm. It's very interesting.
I'm a reload.
And all right, we have the second tank of the game for Keyboard Warriors in the hands of Neg, and they're going to get some early chip on Neg. Just about 100 HP. At 150 now. Boomer misses. That's big. Now the tank can't transition over without taking some damage. They know there's no Boomer now. They should have their Uzis up there. They're going to be 2 and 2 right now. 2 shotguns, 2 Uzis. I'm honestly shocked they're not going try Uzi for this tank commit. Neg is going to take a lot of... Okay, they're going to go in with the tri-cap on the bottom. The charger's going to land. The hunter's going to land. They're going to get a slam. The tank's going to be able to navigate up. It doesn't take any more chip. All right, now we have a car alarm in play here. It's going to be very interesting to see what they choose to do. They're going to stay inside and fight this tank? Oh, the tank gets a long arm. It gets a double. He gets another punch onto Coach. Another punch. There's the first hit cap. He gets a triple punch. And he eats Coach outside the window. What the heck? Oh, and it's going to be a wipe. What are we watching? I can't believe he gets yeeted out the window with a triple punch. What? I'm terrible at typing. Especially when I try to type fast. I just gotta confirm with my co-caster. I cannot believe we just saw that. That is crazy. I cannot believe he gets yeeted out the window like that. And that's what I was talking about. They're gonna play it safe. They're gonna trigger that car alarm. They're gonna send the spawns in right away. Charger gets melted. They get a pull into the spit. I hit the wrong button and go through the ceiling. And that'll be just one tick on the Neg, and that's a clean take and a scratch. So Neg taking most of the damage. He'll be the only survivor, not 5 punches, at least up to the second SI hit. Interesting to play it inside there and fight the tank from Defy.
Hey, I'm reloading.
Right, it is over. Spawns are up. They're coming at him with a tri-cap and boom. The boomer gets popped. The hunter lands.
Man, it's not funny anymore.
I don't know what that charger was thinking, but it just gives up and dies as the jockey gets killed at the end. And that will be it before tank. 4.9% damage. Second tank of the game for Defy in the hands of Pride as he hides behind the sandbag. Doesn't waste any time transitioning over. He is on his way up. And, okay, he's going to retreat now. Maybe he gets a second car. He has time for it. Can he get it up top? Oh, that was pretty close. Right now, he has retro support. I think he's going to give up on it. They can try, maybe play a little rock. The boomer does land. Commons are coming off the roof. I think he's going to reposition. Oh, if he goes for the car, they're going to definitely run inside. Now they know there's no boomer either. Oh, they're waiting for him to go for it. He knows he can't. This tank's going to be all driven on support pretty much. And he is in. He lands on the slide. Loses already down to 3,500 HP. Misses Ellis. Gets a long arm onto Ellis. There goes the pull. The charger runs away. The charger does land now. There's another punch. And that should be all this tank gets. Tries to throw one more rock. And throws it into the ground, and that will be it.
Can I help?
I don't know why the charger ran away.
There you go.
I didn't even see who the charger was, but...
Oh, you won, Ellis.
We're cool.
All right, here we go.
Shit.
Keyboard Warriors now are going to start taking the lead. Let's see what that delta will be. Looks like they're going to go for a quad stack, maybe. A quad stack? Yeah, they're going to go for it. Probably not the most terrible spot to go for, but it's going to be really challenging to land.
Reloading.
Reloading.
Running 3 Uzis, though, 1 shotgun. The only shotgun player right now is Loud.
Reloading.
Or not Loud, I'm sorry, Slay.
Reloading.
Oh no, this is a huge misplay.
Reload.
They're going to go for a despawn now, which will allow them to run through the map more. The Charger's not going to be able to rocket spawn now. Alright, and they redo their quad, and the survivors push through the map now. They've gotten some good distance without taking a hit, and now the quad got really difficult. I think they would rather have a charge spit or the 2-2 after the quad at this point.
How I thought it would go.
Get through the stairs. Wow, they are holding on to this for a long time. And they are already outside here. Looks like they're going to hit on the transition out here. It's the only place the Charger can do much. Smoker will come from behind. Pretty standard here. Can't find the other SI. Should see a hit right when they transition out. Here it comes. All right, quad's incoming. Smoker misses. Charger lands. Hunter lands. Oh, the jockey gets stuck in the door and the Smoker misses. Smoker went too fast. He had to walk up. They get some decent damage though, but not as much as they wanted. They force another set of pills popped by Neg to be fast. They find an extra set of pills as well. And now Slay's going to have to pop, taking that one chip right there is another set of pills down. 588 is the bonus. Spitter goes again. It looks like they're going to go for another quad stack. No, the Charger.
Can we stop shooting each other?
Reloading.
Right, but we're open a double proxy.
Reloading here.
The SI's a little broken right now with their attacks. They're letting the survivors bolt through the map, not getting proper hits. Looks like they're focusing too much on trying to get the quad. And all the teammates are not on the same page. We'll get tri-cap with Spit, but no Charger. This is going to be the second last hit they get before Keyboard Warriors will make safer with a massive bonus. They need to do damage here. Jockey's coming in. Jockey gets melted. The Hunter from the front. The Charger, I mean, the Spitter doesn't get anything. And not enough. They're going to have 810 bonus.
Reloading.
And they're going to go forward, start the event from the safe room. All right, final hit incoming. 810 bonus.
Look out.
Here they go. The Charger finds a target, and it gets cleared before help comes. The Jockey and Smoker are just a little late to help. He's a beautiful Charger, though. He hopping around the corner, landing, getting some good damage. 810 down to 374. It's pretty good considering the Charger didn't really have help, but they're going to walk in with a amazing score. Chapter score of 1432 to Defy's 300 points. Now we have a 1,300 point game. Thank you for the raid, Adam. Appreciate it, my friend. Sorry, when I do casts, I don't have notifications on. People couldn't hear the game. Alright, we're going to go into Chapter 3 of Diescraper Redux. Tanks at 68%. That's a pretty wide open tank to fight. I think right now, Keyboard Warriors, everything is in their favor at this moment. They've got momentum. They have a late tank. Good attack though. The Charger misses. The Smoker lands. Double proxy at the end. Why is the Smoker not dying? And there, okay, now the Smoker's dead. That's a good sack order. I believe it was Boomer Smoker last. Look at Hunter, Charger, Jockey, Spitter. That's the maximize hit to do damage. It's not a quad to kill. I don't know if they'll be able to. They're just going to go for the damage here. It's a smart play. Charger gets the stumble, but he stumbles in the wrong way. I think he was a little early, too. Could have waited a little bit. Yeah, all right, Jockey gets a scratch. Coach gets punched by a common. And they are off.
Hey, I'm reloading.
So 2 infected attacks go in. The survivors are still at 91.2. They still have more bonus than the pills are worth. Pretty much, we would call it perfect chapter, is whatever the bonus is minus the pills. So they're 6 points above perfect right now. Oh, what a skeet! Oh, he pulls him up in the spit! He's gonna take a lot of damage. Nate gets wrecked. Poor Nate. Nate goes all the way down to 41 HP from a Smoker Spitter. Poor Nate, guys. Poor Nate.
Reloading.
Alright, they're gonna be able to navigate to the movie theater, I think, before all spawns are up.
Reloading.
We should see it. And they don't have the Spitter for the top of the stairs. Oh, it's so unfortunate not to have one. I think you'd rather have a 2-2 here rather than a tri-cap with a Boomer. Charger misses. They're probably gonna go for scratches now. Oh, gets shut down. Boomer gets killed. Jockey's gonna run in for a scratch or two. And that'll be another set of spawns going in with a kind of another broken hit. Momentum in Keyboard Warriors' favor at the current moment. Defy needs to get their infected together to get a wipe with this tank. think they'll be able to spawn this tank without starting the event. Yes, they will. It'll be the third tank of the game for Defy in the hand of Limpet. Hunter lands, Charger misses. I think the Smoker became the tank.
A machine gun.
Tank gets to higher ground, gonna go above the survivors and move over to the right. Play a little rock. Nice boomer spawn. Finds it behind that little concession stand. Go back to the survivors as that boom is about to wear off. Making you want to try cap for his commit. First pass, 65%. Still pretty much perfect HP. Only loses 1 HP per Uzi shot here. Might be a good tank to play along with. Alright, see if they go for some damage. They're gonna send the Jockey. The Smoker gets a pull. Jockey will land. And now they're gonna LOS.
Alright, good.
As they line of sight the tank, make him lose his frustration. He's still first pass though, 10%. 5,800 HP. Again, just losing 1 HP per bullet right now. Alright, he goes down to second pass. They might send the Boomer in for a quick sack. Actually, it looks like he has no choice. He's going to have to roll with this boom. He's on his way in. Nick is watching the Boomer. Okay, Nick is now shooting the tank. Early pull does land onto Rochelle. He's down to 4,300 HP. The Boomer fails. He gets a rock onto Ellis. Another punch onto Ellis. Another punch onto Ellis. There goes the cap. He's down to half HP. The Charger doesn't get anything, and now the tank is going to get nothing but die. And that is an example of Sport not able to do anything for the tank. He now is a Hunter. Hunter coming in. He might be able to get a rock off this. He does get the rock off Rochelle, and he gets a jump punch down onto Nick. And that'll be a great salvage for damage from that tank, from Defy. This is a great tank, actually. The problem is that they needed to kill them. They still got a lot of map to go, though. They'll have to start the event, take 2 hits before being able to progress. They do get Spitter next hit, which will be an advantage. All the pills are now exhausted. Slay is leading at 57, the next survivor close to being slow.
Here they come.
Alright, they're gonna come quickly. Oh, the Hunter covers the Smoker, but the self-clear of the Smoker was amazing. And the Spitter fails. But the Spitter will be able to remain alive, go back for a despawn. So they're gonna help that charge now. They'll have a 2-2 though, but it's not gonna be a bad 2-2. They can stumble that Boomer, or use that Boomer to stumble Survivor and Spit as well. Alright, there goes the alarm. SND restart, thank you. Boomer sack. And they're not going to hesitate. They're going to go through this. I think they still hit with 3, depending on the area that they go through. Interesting to send the Charger on the back survivors. Pride goes by himself as his teammates were not ready for that. Jockey lands. Spit will. Oh, the spread. Oh, Rochelle gets wrecked. And Slay gets destroyed. And the bonus suffers dramatically. Down to 512. Oh, that's so unfortunate.
Reloading.
Alright, tri-cap with boom. I think they're going to have to go quick here. They don't want to hold this. Hunter lands. The Charger lands. The Jockey is not able to. It was almost a tri-cap. It's going to be a down on Neg, and the DB gets demolished from that. Neg was all DB.
Thanks.
The bonus suffered 200 points from that. And now they have the staircase spiral up. There's a chance they get 2 hits from this. Right now, Kyo is holding majority of the points. Rest is DB. Smoker lands. Spitter gets one ding on Nick.
Yo, I'm hurt.
Oh, the Charger gets Rochelle. One slam. It'll be the ink cap. They needed that to slow him down. The DB goes down even more. And now he's black and white. Somehow, though, Keyboard Warrior still holding on to 260 points. Hunter lands. There's a pound spit. They're going to get some accused bonus down. They might make it here now. Yep.
Safe house, up ahead.
And they will walk in with that 196 bonus.
Hell yeah.
They have 2 survivors on 1 HP. 2% DB, 18% Kyo. Salvaging that round for their bonus. But the distance is what they really wanted. So now, let's do point rundown. If Defy makes safe room with 700 points, he'll have 1,000. They get 700 bonus, it'll be 7. Well, they need to walk in with 1,000 bonus. They need a huge bonus. Very difficult to make up points on this finale. You know, zone mod finales usually are not played. Usually 1 tank. This is a 2 tank finale. We're gonna send nice proxy. The Charger takes advantage of it, but he was late to the party. And I don't think the death order was proper either. The Boomer dies off first. Don't know if the Charger was 2nd or 3rd. We'll have to see that rotation. That'll be in benefit for Defy. Attack does a little bit more than 3%. They're going to navigate through the cubicles before spawns are ready. Hunter does spawn. They hesitate. They should keep going. And they're in. All the spawns chasing now. Oh, this is terrible. Oh, but they let the spit block them. Now it'll be a spitter or a quad sack. Man, if Defy doesn't let that spit go there and they just keep going, that would be so much distance.
Hey, I'm reloading.
They will lose about 5-6 seconds from that. Right now, they need everything. They'll be able to get to the movie theater, which is big, but they don't have a
movie theater?
They do have a harder attack to deal with, actually, at this next choke point. This choke point is very difficult to deal with a Charger, Spitter, and a Hunter. If they can take this clean, this would be huge. Okay, they know where the Hunter is now. They're going to try to pick him out. Oh, they get a pull. The Charger comes in. The Charger misses, but he's going to get fisted on. The Hunter will land, gets cleared, so they get a little bit of chip, not what they wanted. If you're Keyboard Warriors, that bonus hitting at 1435, it's going to come down to tank play. This tank is a very wide open area. If they can take no in caps.
Man, lots of space in this mall.
Also, I wonder if they start. No, okay, they won't. Charger rockets in. Doesn't get anything. All right, 3rd tank of the game before Keyboard Warriors in the hands of Kyo. All right, Kyo. He is up for his team. I think he's going to take the ground route. Not going to go. Okay, nope, he's going to go up. Should come over across Fancy Tramp. And interesting locations for the survivors.
Up that escalator.
They really gonna fight him in there? Spawns are coming in. Focusing on Rochelle. Clear Rochelle. Here we resume. Kerbin rocks around. They're not being too aggressive. Thought they were going to play a little more aggressive on Kyo here, but they're not letting him keep his rage. The Boomer is successful. That could be big. Okay, all the comments are on the bottom. They're mostly gone already. They spawned outside. Very interesting. This call is so wild that they're staying up there. Right, KO's going in. He just jumps on the ground. He's avoiding all this chip from the people up top. And they're gonna hit Rochelle. The Charger lands up top. 2 slams, 3 slams, and they have taken so much damage already. Now KO's gonna get out. He still has 3,000 HP. Okay, he might get one more rock here. Oh, and he should die off before he gets help. And he does die off. We're able to start the button. They do have that 1,000 bonus that they needed, but unfortunately they're going to lose a lot more because they still have some devastating choke points. Not devastating, some more challenging choke points to take. I cannot believe that person gets charged up top. I can't believe I missed it either. I feel bad. That Charger landing gets so much damage. He got 3 slams. So he gets 10 damage from the initial hit, plus an additional 45.
Hey, look out!
And the infected will just wait all day.
There's
This
a
event
hunter up there.
is finite. It will not stop.
Hey, I'm reloading.
Oh, they're going for the early pull. The Charger from the rear lands up there. They'll get the charge spit, the pull in the spit. There goes the bonus, dropping down super fast because that DB has officially been opened. And now they're underneath that 1,000. They're down to 851. They take another common slap, and it goes down even more. Another set of pills needs to be chomped. They're down to 811. 806. Spawns are now up. It is going to be Tricap with Boom minus the Smoker. Charger from the rear, Jockey from the rear, Hunter coming from the front. The Hunter finds its target. The Jockey gets 2 scratches. Charger doesn't land. They lose about 50 points from it. The call is to go-go. I don't know if they'll be able to make it all the way up without one more set of spawns. They are trying. They are going.
Reloading.
And Coach goes the wrong way. Charger misses. And this Spinner is licking his chops. Oh, he misses the spawn. Oh no, Spinner. And they lose a lot of points from that. All the way down to 669. But Defy will win the round. Good job by them. They'll bring it within 900. Chapter score 1368. Campaign score 1667. Oh, that's an elite score there. And 2565. It's going to be very difficult to make a comeback on this finale. It's very hard. I just don't know why Coach went that way. If Coach didn't go that way, I think they make it all the way up there, and they keep an additional 130 points, and it'll be only about 700 points instead of 900. It's a big difference when it comes onto a finale. And we'll see if that comes into play. I think right now all the chips are definitely in favor of Keyboard Warriors. Hands down. It's their game to lose. I think their goal is to get to the first tank minimal. That'll give them an additional about, I think, 326 points. That'll put them at 2,800. That'll be 1,200 point lead. So if Keyboard Warriors if they get wiped at first tank, that means Defy will have to walk in with 400 bonus to get the W. It's possible, but you've got to kill 2 tanks and keep 400 bonus. That's very hard. And all right, here we go live. The final chapter of Left 4 Dead tournament match. Charger going in right away. The Charger gets a double. The Hunter does land. It'll be a quick clear. And great sack order. The Smoker gets a scratch, but the Boomer gets popped.
Hey, look out!
And that'll be a sack for a Tricap wood spit. Charger, Jockey, Hunter, accompanied by the Spitter. Maximize, that's the
Reload.
maximization of possible damage without a quad. in my opinion. That's the best hit you can get. A good team will get that hit about 3 times per match. All right, they're gonna go for damage. The charger's gonna land. The spit's gonna land. Oh, it's gonna be a pounce spit and a charge spit into it. It just seemed like that should have did more damage, but they'll get about 15% out of it. They're chipping away at the survivors, trying to get that early pop. They don't go for the depth charge on the transition outside. It's difficult to get. They figure we just get the damage. Charger and Hunter in spit is exactly the most you could ask for, except for maybe a 2 charge. But the clears were supreme. The spit was unfavorable as far as the pounce guy. Boomer gets popped first. The sack order is not great this time, as the Charger and Boomer both die first. Boomer should not have, and now they're going to have a 2-2. It'll be I believe it was a Hunter, Charger, Spitter, Boomer incoming. We'll have to see. Yeah, it's going to be. So they'll get Hunter, Charger, Spitter, Boomer. Alright, Hunter's gonna come from below. The Charger comes from the front. The Charger lands. The spit lands. The Hunter's coming in at the end. He gets shot out of the sky by Rochelle. That Charger lined this up better. You can get a depth charge right out of here and right off that if you can line it up for that Charger. All right, we have 4 hits in. They have done 22.8% of their bonus down with it. And now they're going to send another set of spawns in. The Charger misses. The Jockey misses. The Smoker's the only thing that lands. And Neg will take most of the damage. He's going to be slow. He has to pop pills. He's going to make a move for another set that's a little dangerous. The tank can spawn any second. All right, they're able to navigate to the pool. And now we are into the safe pool area, probably the most advantageous spot for the survivors to fight the tank. Smoker lands, Hunter gets skeeted, Boomer misses. Jockey lands. Alright, tank very late to spawn here. Alright, there we go. 4th tank of the game for Team Defy in the hands of Rising. NA's finest is up to bat. Let's see if he can pull out the wipe his team desperately needs. Nice Boomer spawn. I can't believe that he walked it in and got that as he goes for his COVID ball. He's trying to dodge some of these bullets. Okay, they're going to retreat. He might throw a rock here at this. Nice slow roll. Good play. He let it go too far. Okay, it's in play now. Oh, no. You got to be careful here. You don't want to get insta-killed. You can get killed by this COVID ball if you're the tank. Okay, he's lined it up. And that... Oh, it doesn't go in. Oh. Oh, no. And he loses it. And he's just got to commit. He's already down to 3,600. Hunter lands. He gets a punch. The clear is already out. He gets a double punch. The Charger's body blocking. Another punch onto Nick. He misses his punch onto Rochelle. And this will be the last rock. And he misses it as well. Maybe he gets a punch onto Nick. And that is a dead tank.
Pick me up. That's good.
So now the bonus is climbing even higher for the need for Defy to mount their comeback. And went from needing 400. Now they get a kill at the next tank. They will need 600. All the pills have now been picked up. They have not exhausted all of them. They'll be able to have one on loud. DB is open. 2-2 ensuing post-tank retro attack with spit. Here they go. Smoker's going to get a pull on to Nick. Hunter never finds a target, and it's just going to be a triple boom with maybe a little bit of free spit damage. Bonus still at 665, 659. Every common slap does 6 points of damage. Unless it's on DB, then it does a little bit more.
nothing to worry about.
Jockey got completely melted. The Charger misses, but does get a fist. Smoker was unable in assisting, and the Spitter gets a massive spread, but to no avail as far as damage. And it looks like no matter what the Keyboard Warriors do, they're going to have a survivor slope for this tank fight. The points are still accumulating. 326 to 480 since the tank has died. Boomer gets a beautiful boomer spawn, gets a quad boom, but the cappers don't do anything from it. Except the Jockey riding on Rochelle for a bit. What a skeet from Q. Is that, wait a minute. Q got a 3-shot Uzi skeet while Boom's on. Someone on his stream clipped that. That's crazy.
I'm a reload.
Shout out to, oh, the Charger misses.
Charger!
Charger does stay alive though. Spitter gets nothing. Hunter gets shut down. Boomer gets popped.
Don't worry.
And here is the final tank of this tournament match for Team Defy Us in the hands of Limpid. And he should wait and let the bleed happen as long as he possibly can. He can actually wait long enough to make 2 survivors 1 punch in cap. He might even be able to let Neg bleed down to 1 scratch from anything. I heard a miss come out. Get a little bit of damage. The tank goes, gets a double, and he got 2 people down. He's still at 5,600 HP. It looks like they're gonna clean up the wipe here.
Hey, y'all, I need some help.
Someone help me!
And Limpid just he's gonna bring the ball. He's gonna grind them out. Ellis doing all the aggression that he can possibly do to save his teammates. Oh, he punches it in. The Charger lands. The tank kills the Hunter. Now he gets the ball onto Ellis though. He's going to be chasing Nick, but Nick is slow. Slay is trying, and that will be the wipe. And that will be Keyboard Warriors finishing up their tournament match with a score of 3,109. Alright guys, let's do some math. Let's see what they need. 1667. They'll get 800 distance if they survive. 2464. So they're going to need 650. Well, yep, there we go. 650 is the number. That is going to be a tall class to fill, guys. 642 to be exact. Yeah, it's going to come down to that early tank play on map 2 from Defy Us. I mean, if they didn't do that and they fought it normal and survived, this game could be so tight right now. It just comes down to 1 misplay. And if your team gets wiped because of the misplay, the results are devastating. And that's what we're witnessing right now. They can only take, okay, they can take about 15% damage from SI. They can take 1 in cap from each tank, and they'll still have enough points.
Reloading.
Yeah, they can do that. That'll be more than enough. They can't suffer any more than that. Charger, Smoker, Boomer, Hunter. Looks like they're gonna go for a death charge. Alright. Hunter just closed the door on the Charger. Hunter goes out the window and dies, and I have the hiccups. That sucks. To apologize for my interruption.
Heads up!
Alright, they melt down the Smoker there. Slay tries to get a pull in the back. They might try to get a pounce. Spit real quick at the top. They're going to go for it. And they get it. They rush too much there. Slow clears. And that's 4% already of the 15 they can take from these hits. Charger was really ambitious there for a depth charge, but not going to get it. Nice boom response. Smoker gets the pull. It cleared right away. Okay, that was just a sack for the Smoker and the Boomer. Get Charger, Hunter, Jockey, Spinner.
Go get ready now.
I think that was a smart play. All right, spawns are up. Charger is in. Charger gets melted, but does land a fist. A little bit of spit damage. Wow, that's a lot of damage, actually. They've taken almost 10% just from SI hits. That's a lot to take. Alright, this will be the last hit before the tank. They have a tri-cap with a Boomer. Smoker lands. Charger's melted. Hunter was really ambitious. Boomer will land. Survivor should now grab some bullets and relocate to the pool area. The Boomer will delay the tank spawn by a couple of seconds. Alright, here they go. Spawns are coming up, though. You need to be careful. They're going to go for it. They're going to land on Nick. They get a little bit of damage. They get out to the pool area. On the top floor, Charger lands, but it's melted. Hunter, is that a DP? Okay, no, it wasn't. But they've taken a lot. Look at that percentage from SI. Over 15 already. Alright, here we go. Fourth tank of the game for Keyboard Warriors in the hands of Loud. He's going to high ground. Looks like he's going to go over to his COVID ball at some point. And why shotgun players are over there, I have no idea. Why the Uzi players are not baffles me. Are they going to go for a hit? Smoker gets a pull. No, it misses. Jockey gets a scratch. Boomer gets one, though. Now Loud's going to try to peek. Keep some of this frustration. Now this grading is not really see-through. It's actually a texture, so can't look through that. Or it's a solid texture. Alright, Loud is in. Oh, what a nice ladder jump. He gets a second punch onto Coach. That's going to be his in cap already. Long arm. Oh, that's way too much damage already. He gets another punch. And a double. A third in cap coming out.
Reloading.
Hey, give me a hand.
Get your ass over here and help me.
How are you feeling?
I heard a plenty.
Jockey trying to delay this for as much as he can. Smoker can clean this up.
Thanks.
Smoker can't get a spawn. Nice double boom. Need to get everybody up. There goes another Smoker pull. All right, everybody is up. Everybody is bleeding. The DB is going to get melted so fast. Charger lands.
Reloading.
The GGs are coming out. Survivors are leaving. Nick is standing in the spit picking up people.
Hey, look out! Nasty shit.
Looks like they're going to go outside, take it to the helipad to finish this up. Nick's going to die off. And Ellis is death charged. That will be Keyboard Warriors getting the W, win over Defy Us, 3,109 to 2147.